Hello, TTI family. In today's episode, we follow Homesteading Days as he breathes new life into a century-old log cabin. The renovation begins with one unavoidable truth. When a roof is decayed beyond repair, it has to go. As the cabin's first line of defense against rain, snow, and blistering heat, the old roof had become a safety risk. Removing it opens the way for a stronger, weather-resistant structure. Next, he turns his attention to a newly framed extension that connects seamlessly to the original cabin. Both the old and new sections are built on raised concrete piers, an age-old rule for wooden homes. Elevating the structure protects the logs from ground moisture, which can cause rot, fungal growth, and insect damage. This elevated foundation also helps compensate for uneven terrain without heavy digging. The heart of this project is grounded in bushcraft, the traditional craft of building with natural materials and working in tune with the land. Once the weakened materials are cleared away, the builder raises a new structural framework. Solid vertical posts lock the logs together, creating a rigid skeleton that will support the improved roof system. A fresh waterproofing layer goes on next, a crucial step for anyone living off-grid or far from immediate repairs. Horizontal wooden battens are installed to anchor the new tiles and ensure rainwater flows cleanly off the surface instead of seeping inside. After most of the terracotta tiles are set, it's time to tackle the chimney. This cabin, standing for more than 100 years, represents both history and craftsmanship. Early log cabins were usually assembled from hand-hewn timber, interlocked with notches instead of nails, and insulated with natural chinking like straw or moss. Restoring such a structure is as much about respecting that heritage as it is about making it livable again. Over this, a breathable gray weather barrier is applied. This membrane blocks wind, rain, and snow while still allowing moisture inside the structure to escape, perfect for protecting both the new insulation and the historic wooden frame. Good airflow within the wall and ceiling cavities is essential, as it stops moisture from getting trapped and causing rot, mold, or mildew. He forms metal flashing around the chimney base, sliding it beneath the surrounding tiles to create a tight, layered barrier against water. At the center of the chimney is a double-wall stainless steel of 316 grade, which keeps the hot inner chamber insulated while maintaining a safe, cooler exterior. Weatherproofing, ventilation, and safety all come together at this point, and the precision of the installation shows just how carefully the builder planned each step. Securing the roof early in the renovation is vital. It shields the cabin during the upcoming work on the walls and floors and prevents structural failures if storms strike mid-build. Log cabins, originally developed in northern and eastern Europe, found new life in the timber-rich regions of early America. Today, they represent more than rustic charm. They stand for sustainability, bushcraft, and simple, resilient living. Restoring one demands patience and skill, as structural mistakes can invite rot, pests, and long-term damage. Inside, the builder installs wide wooden floorboards that naturally regulate heat and sound. He also replaces the old chinking with modern insulation panels, likely rigid foam boards, which dramatically improve energy efficiency while preserving the timeless charm of the original exterior. The renovation continues with a smart upgrade. The builder installs radiant barrier foil, a reflective layer that helps keep the cabin warmer in winter and cooler in summer by reducing heat transfer through the roof and walls. With the exterior secure, the builder shifts focus to reinforcing the interior framework. This step strengthens the upper floor and replaces any aging or insect-damaged lumber with solid modern timber. Each new beam must be selected with intention, whether it's carrying weight, adding support, or enhancing aesthetics. Span tables help determine proper beam dimensions, ensuring they won't bend or weaken under load. Using seasoned wood is crucial too, as it minimizes future shrinkage or twisting. The new beams are carefully integrated into the old skeleton, and as the structure takes shape, the electrical system is also being planned. Wires are hidden within the framing before insulation goes in, preserving the cabin's traditional look while protecting the wiring from moisture or pests. Window installation happens next, an ideal stage since the framing is fully exposed. Proper framing includes jack and king studs, sill plates, and strong headers to distribute weight around each opening. The new windows are larger and likely double glazed, improving energy efficiency and natural lighting. Each unit must be level, sealed, and protected with flashing and vapor barriers. Older cabins often need reshaped openings or reinforced framing due to wood that has settled or decayed over decades. Installing windows before insulation ensures clean access for adjustments and airtight sealing. As insulation work begins, thick mineral wool bats are prepared for installation. Unlike rigid foam boards, mineral wool molds gently into place, filling every nook between the framing members to create a dense, breathable thermal layer that keeps drafts outside and stable temperatures inside. Its natural fire resistance and sound dampening qualities also make the old cabin feel safer and far more comfortable. Working on an older cabin is labor-intensive because the surfaces are rarely perfectly straight, requiring precision in trimming and fitting. The ceiling is finished with warm wooden boards, adding a rustic atmosphere while improving insulation and reducing echo. Brick tone accents, deep reds, and charred browns give the room extra warmth and texture. Next comes the plumbing system. The builder installs interior pipes responsible for drainage and wastewater management. Each line is secured with proper clamps and sloped to meet building standards, ensuring smooth gravity flow toward the septic system. Open pipe ends are left ready for future connections to sinks, toilets, and vents. Construction then continues with detailed interior work, from wall treatments to flooring, with careful focus on precision and alignment. Over time, building codes have evolved from simple, ancient rules to today's detailed safety and sustainability standards. Major fire events and urban growth led to modern regulations emphasizing structural strength, fire resistance, and energy efficiency. For historic cabins built without insulation or fireproofing, renovations must blend modern safety upgrades with traditional charm. These old structures still hold valuable lessons in sustainability. Early builders used local materials like timber, clay, and moss, creating naturally efficient walls and passive heating with thick logs and smart window placement. Modern renovations can follow these principles by reusing existing structures, preserving embodied energy, and blending traditional materials with modern upgrades such as insulation, solar systems, and rainwater collection. Though rigid insulation adds cost, wrapping the entire cabin in a continuous envelope significantly reduces thermal bridges and boosts long-term comfort. Over this, a breathable gray weather barrier is applied. This membrane blocks wind, rain, and snow, while still allowing moisture inside the structure to escape, perfect for protecting both the new insulation and the historic wooden frame. Good airflow within the wall and ceiling cavities is essential, as it stops moisture from getting trapped and causing rot, mold, or mildew. As the project moves into the painting stage, the interior begins to unify. Freshly smoothed and primed walls now receive their final protective and decorative coats, marking the approach to completion. The ceiling is finished with warm wooden boards, adding a rustic atmosphere while improving insulation and reducing echo. Brick tone accents, deep reds, and charred browns give the room extra warmth and texture. The vertical wooden battens play a major role in this system. Positioned between the waterproof membrane and the outer cladding, they create a ventilated gap that protects the structure, strengthens the assembly, and ensures long-term durability. Next, the builder prepares the floors. Using a notched trowel, he spreads tile adhesive and carefully sets wood-look ceramic tiles into place. A tile leveling system keeps every piece aligned, preventing uneven edges and ensuring perfectly straight grout lines. The result is a warm, natural floor that mimics real wood while offering the toughness of ceramic. Homesteading Days then turns to one of the interior's standout features, a custom-made wooden staircase. Each step is individually measured, cut, and fitted with precision. Instead of using mass-produced components, the builder shapes and assembles every element by hand, reflecting skill and an artist's sensitivity to proportion. Solid, wide treads offer stability and comfort, while the decorative railing with carved details and smooth finials adds elegance and character. The staircase blends seamlessly into the home, looking as if it has always belonged there. With every passing day, the once empty shell evolves into a warm, inviting home. Each detail works harmoniously with the next, creating a balanced aesthetic that feels intentional and deeply personal. Now that the core structure and visual design are nearly finished, upcoming additions will enhance the space rather than distract from it. Our hero shifts focus to crafting the home's main door. Its inner frame is reinforced with both horizontal and vertical bracing, preventing future warping and giving the door a strong, rigid core. Foam is added inside to boost thermal insulation, reduce noise, block moisture, and stiffen the overall build. The result is a sturdy, stylish, and welcoming entrance that performs like a protective barrier. Outside, wide wooden planks are fitted along the facade with perfect alignment, strengthening the house while giving it a polished, natural appearance. The finished exterior reflects the environment around it, grounding the home in its rural landscape. Behind this transformation is a young family who took a chance on an abandoned countryside homestead. What began as a forgotten structure is slowly becoming a self-sufficient retreat rooted in simplicity and nature. Now the interior is nearly ready for furniture and essential fixtures. The interior is entering its final stage. Radiators are installed to ensure reliable warmth through winter, completing the home's comfort system. The builder shifts his attention to the bathroom and laundry room. Light-colored wall tiles brighten the space, while parquet flooring ties the rooms to the cabin's wooden aesthetic. The design draws inspiration from Scandinavian and Eastern European rural styles, clean, functional, and modest. A lightweight faux marble countertop completes the space, offering the look of stone without its cost or fragility. The visible pipes running behind the tiled walls and emerging from the floor confirm a fully planned water and drainage network. Combining the bathroom and laundry into one compact space immediately improves efficiency. Plumbing, ventilation, wiring, and drainage are all centralized, reducing materials and simplifying future repairs. But such a multifunctional room demands careful moisture control. Both laundry machines and hot showers release heavy humidity, which can damage surfaces if unmanaged. The builder has likely addressed this with strong ventilation, using exhaust fans or passive airflow to keep the room dry and fresh. With the bathroom nearly complete, the builder shifts focus to the kitchen and the wood stove corner. The kitchen takes shape with deep, dark wooden cabinets set against light walls and sleek black countertops. Tall cabinets, corner units, and base storage create a well-organized layout suited for daily use. Splash-resistant wall finishes protect areas around the sink and stove, adding both durability and style. With the structural repairs complete, he turns his attention to the cabin's exterior, brushing on a rich coat of protective varnish. Each stroke sinks into the aged wooden planks, highlighting the grain while sealing the surface against moisture, sun damage, and harsh weather. He works methodically along the walls, ensuring every seam, edge, and corner receives an even layer of protection. As the varnish dries, the cabin takes on a warm, golden sheen, its old timber revived, strengthened, and ready to face another century in the elements. He starts at the porch, carefully brushing protective varnish onto the heavy wooden beams. Each beam receives a thorough, even coat, ensuring it's sealed against rain, sun, and wear. Once the varnish settles into the grain, he moves on to the next stage, laying long, sturdy planks across the freshly treated beams. One by one, he aligns them, fastens them securely, and checks their level, gradually transforming the porch from a bare frame into a solid, walkable surface. With every plank installed, the old cabin gains another step toward becoming a fully restored, welcoming home. After finishing the porch floor, he turns to crafting the wooden railing. He cuts each piece with precision, assembling them into a charming, cross-boxy pattern that adds both strength and character to the porch. Once the structure is in place, he sands the surfaces smooth and begins painting it in a crisp white color. Brush by brush, the railing brightens the entire exterior, creating a clean contrast against the natural wood of the cabin. By the time he's done, the porch looks sturdy, elegant, and perfectly in tune with the cabin's restored charm. To make the porch easily accessible, he builds a wide two-step wooden staircase. He starts by cutting thick, durable boards for the treads and risers, then assembles them onto solid side supports to ensure the stairs can handle years of use. Each step is measured and aligned carefully so the rise and depth feel comfortable and safe. Once installed, the broad steps create a welcoming entrance, completing the porch with a sturdy, handcrafted finish that matches the cabin's rustic charm. After a full year of hard work, the cabin has transformed from a weathered structure into a welcoming, functional family home. The renovation stands not just as a project, but as a personal triumph. For the complete journey, be sure to follow Homesteading Days and don't forget to subscribe for more inspiring builds.